Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. This is part 2 of Tailwindcss video series. In this video, we will see how do we create various types of buttons. Before we get into this video, quick channel analytics. There are a lot of views are happening on this channel. However, there is a small percentage of viewers are subscribed. So, if you have not subscribed yet, please scroll down and hit the subscribe button now and follow me on Twitter. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and create our first button. Say button, basic button. Okay, we saved it. Let's see the output. Wait a minute. Is it a button? Not really. Doesn't look like a button. So if you recall one of my point which I mentioned earlier, that's one of my installation video on basic instructions. So Tailwind CSS gives you bare minimum component. For example, it's a button with just a hover. Hyperlink says that it can be clickable. So it's just a bare minimum. Okay. However, we cannot use this, right? It's just like a bare bone. We can't even use. So let's just inspect what exactly this style contains. Okay, let's go to button, and you see that it's got nothing, just button. There is no style, no text, and also it doesn't even look like a HTML button. We can't even use it. So now we need to add styles around it. So these are the basic styles. It's a generated one. So if you look at here, a few things which you have to uh, familiarize with yourself so that it's easy for you to understand. For example, background color, it's called BG. Then the text, then we have a font weight, all that. As you go on with other components when we develop, you will come to know. Anytime you have a doubt, you can come back here and refer what is the basic we have it, so you are ready to add styles. Okay, let's get started. Let's add some styles. So be ready to add more codings. Let's get started. First thing, add class. What do you want? We want a blue color button, the BG blue. So this is the plugin Tailwind CSS IntelliSense, so that it gives you highlighter or auto completion of the auto suggestion of what you type, right? So what I wanted is I want 500 series, at least 500 grades, color grades. Then let's say text white, I'll make it a white text. Then I want a bold font, so font bold. Then we have a pixels, that's a padding, y padding of 2, that's py 2, ex padding of x4. Let's see how it looks. Okay, yeah, at least it looks like a button, but there is a we can improve much better than this. For example, when you move it, I don't see any highlighting color, or maybe I want to have a rounded corner buttons. So how do I do that? Let's first thing, in order to have, when you move a mouse, so we want to add a little hover effect. Say hover colon, we wanted to darker shade of the same color so that it doesn't distract your eyes. BG blue -700. Okay, Then let's see. Yeah, at least now you can see there is a highlighting happens. However, how do you make this rounded corner? Easy one, just say rounded. That's it. You save that file, you should see that you can see this corners are rounded. Voila, you created a button. Only thing you added the styles the way you want. This is the basic difference between any other framework and technical. Sorry, Tailwind CSS. Now let's add fill button. Okay, so this is a basic button. I want a fill button where it looks like a capsule kind of stuff where you have it in other framework like Bootstrap. So how do we do? So let's add this button. Let's say fill button. Now let's add a class. I want to have green fill button. Okay, so in that case I will start with background color PG green, say 400, light grade, on hover effect with a darker shade. That's a BG green 600. Make it text white, font bold. Again, padding, X padding, Y padding. Let's add it. UI 2, 4. Wrong. Save it. This, but doesn't look like fill, right? So what do? Just add twist on the rounded full. That's it. You'd be able to see fill button. Okay, let's see other buttons. Okay, let's go ahead and create shadows. How do we create a shadow for a button, right? So the first thing what we do, shadow, and shadows comes with a small, medium, large, XL to XL. So this shadow is a new addition in version v3.0. Okay, so let's do a shadow LG and add shadow color. Shadow, so what we have here, shadow blue. I want to take some fractions of it. Let's see how does it look like. You can see there is a shadow behind the button. Okay, now let's go ahead and add shadow for this fill button. Shadow, this one will say medium. Shadow green, I would like to say 500 by 100. Let's see how it looks. There is a shadow behind fill button. So this is about shadow. These are our new additions in v3.0, and these are all box shadow and box shadow colors. Okay. Okay, now let's see how do we create a outline button. Okay, before we go there, let's add some spaces. NB, yes, at least 2 3 please. Okay, so you look at this output. This is outline button. Now let's create bordered button. So if you look at the difference between these buttons, there is a slight difference on borders and hover and transparent. Other than that, it's all look same. For example, here you see PG transparent, and that is what it will become, like an outline button. And also you will find a border transparent, and finally you will have a rounded, because you wanted to have a rounded buttons. Okay, this is outline button. Next we'll create bordered button. Okay, so let's add it. Copy, paste, and you have so for a bordered button, what's a different thing where you see the border one. Okay, look at this border. Yes, this is the border. What you see, that is a different thing. The way you add the style, that's how it changes. Let's okay, let's go to bordered button. Now let's add some break so that you will have next line, you'll have few more buttons quickly. So the second thing which we'll next thing we'll see is a disabled button. Okay, so the disabled button difference is it's not a clickable button, and we don't want to show that as a highlighted one. So what I made as a gray is 500 background and cursor not allowed. This is a major difference for a disabled button. You can see that it is not clickable and it is grayed out also. Next, let's see 3D button. Okay, so when you say 3D, again you are adding a extra shades. That's how it looks like a 3D. You see there. Okay, it's in red. However, if you look at here, background is red, overall is red, text white, border and border red, over border red. While hovering, you have another border red rounded. So this is the difference it makes us a 3D. Next we'll see elevated button. So the elevated button, again you are adding shadow, kind of drop shadow which you add, that will show this looks like a elevated button. Okay, that's how it is. Then we have other two buttons. That one you have a group buttons where you wanted to have navigational button, forward and next. Okay, so for that we used flex. I'll cover in another video in more detail, but just now you just think it's a flex. That is a button with previous, other one is with the next. Okay, and important thing, rounded L, rounded R. Now let's go ahead and see the output. You can see that. Okay, the last button type which we'll see is the button with image. Say you wanted to create a button for a download. How do you do? Okay, so first thing, button as usual, background hover, text, rounded, inline, flex, item, center. Here there is an image is used as a SVG image. Okay, so for download, if you have icon, that can be used, but here it's SVG. Now let's show you, let me show you the output. Yeah, so that's all about the buttons. So thank you, we'll see you in the other video.